Story just kind of haphazard, which from the interactions we've had with Sayori from the very beginning, she's been a very haphazard character. And soon, we left with nothing. A lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Impressive. Oh, it's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Whew. Okay, so that's everyone. Glanced around the room. That was a lot more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles, sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was just trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks. But it really didn't come out that nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Jordan did too. But based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer. I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Jordan liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. It's not what you just... Yuri stands up as well. Oh god, here we go. Classroom politics. Maybe you're just jealous that Jordan appreciates my advice a little more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, low blow, Yuri. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size as soon as Jordan started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. This is getting a little bit heated. Fight. Oh. I don't like you guys fighting. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Jordan, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She should get over herself and learn to appreciate simple writing is more effective. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Here, help me explain this to her, Jordan. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings, most effectively. Like, we're being thrust in the middle of this. This is not good. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting... Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Jordan? Well... how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they're probably going to think highly of me. Of course, it's going to be... Natsuki. Yuri? You're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain attempting to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings in few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah. Didn't it? Ha. Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticisms can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. I don't know why, but I give her like a half American accent without realizing, and I've got a really shit American accent. You find the mutters that barely audible. Yuri? Huh? Yuri looks at me dejectedly, with a face that I can't help feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, but you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Jordan. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. Aye. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sarah and Monica look away. Anyway, thing is about your boobs. I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Yes, naturally beautiful. Sayori. I'll go make some tea. Huh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I was well expecting that to say head and just be like the most demeaning arsehole, just like, oh, it's okay, Sayori. Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Jordan. And to be honest, it was a nice change of pace from the lazing around that we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. We'll all relax a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Yeah? What about? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Well, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. Yeah. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it doesn't even matter. Linkin Park jokes. Been something worth it so far. Okay, everyone. Just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. Yeah, it was alright. Well, mostly. Jordan, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk about. It was neat. Couldn't sound like more of a square. Awesome. Well, in that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. Your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everybody likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those that I want to impress. Natsuki, I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Jordan, ready to walk home? Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Sayori beams at me. It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? Oh, what happened earlier? Eh, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Jordan, it's nice to see you spend time with... it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. And I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Winku. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Every time I see it, I pat Sayori. I think it's going to say head. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Well, parfait. Boop. Sugar. Chia. Warm. Oh. Bubbles. Swimsuit. Yeah. Funny. Silly. Oh no. Pink because of a hair color. Spot. No. Kitty. Cute. That's kind of a self-explanatory one. Nibble. Sticky. Milk. Anime, obviously. Bouncy. Doki Doki! The name of the game, guys. Skipping. Lollipop. Doki Doki skipping lollipop. Oh boy, these poems are gonna be good. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Jordan. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Yeah. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. Well, I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we have a look in your purse, Sayori? Yeah. Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? Simple. If you had the money in the first place, you'd have brought a snack. You would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you simply planned on to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option. Give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel... Oh, dude. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't know she was listening in. Her face is in a book as always. Right, my phone's pissing me off now, hold on. Mute. Go away. I can feel it vibrating through the desk and it's fucking annoying. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Jordan to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Nah. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. That's no way you could think of that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. that. Still coming from you, Sayori. Yeah, there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Oh, really? Yeah. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me a little more credit than that, Sayori. Ah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was that? Yeah, a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. That was one hell of a slap noise. Sayori glances around. Hey, is this a miracle? Is it because I'm playing my retribution? Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly opens the wrapper, takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're gonna go through a lot over just one cookie. Jesus. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. Yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. I'm still really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat, goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, he's such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard either. A bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Oh, she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Yeah? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. Probably more desirable than all of us combined. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. He's so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You'd have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! Sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. That's so? In that case, I won't let you down, Jordan. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. Though, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. John Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow has already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back with a book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. Pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hand and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being so paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended with Minori now is found. Monica! Natsuki's voice resonated out from inside the closet. Huh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. Teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in the closet. I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize a bit. Ugh. Top shelf's way far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach the manga. Jeez. It's so inconvenient moving all these back down. Plenty of room on these shelves. Besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would anyone waste that on a top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool over on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? Well, I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoop one of the smaller boxes at the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah! Suddenly, the box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There. Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out the closet. Let's see. Classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're just too inconvenient to fit in the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. This is a very bad idea, Natsuki. Very bad idea. She rolls it on its wheels over to the closet. A little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Ush. Natsuki climbs onto the chair and slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. There we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady while I'm sitting and doing nothing? Who was it that told me that they didn't want my help? Yeah, I got you. Hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. When she realizes I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one of the set. Heavy. Hey, Jordan, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. Yeah? I have to let go of the chair. Yeah, that's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Just let me stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks at the looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Yeah! The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try and catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got ya! Crash! The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and back has seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Gek! She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realise that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross, gross! Yak! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens if you put my manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't! Somehow, it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no, I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding up the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the pages that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut and throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you? No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see a tear on her face. I'll help you get the crease out, okay? Partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. Aww. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day. It's so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her. There was more to that. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help you clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I'll pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? And we can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Huh? Sounded strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is at the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I gather the scattered books and make sure to slip them in the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get onto the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books up from the top shelf. Alright, I should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki holding up volume 1 said it's... Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in my hands because I thought that said volume 1. I was like, we've already read volume 1. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You taking responsibility for what you said. That thing about cheering me up. You insist? We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties in together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual. It's time to share our poems. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm actually starting to get into it, you know. Told ya. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me and then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Huh? Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Well, obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes. Like, she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one last time, and the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. That's a very weird reaction to reading my poem of my unrequited love towards Natsuki. Hey Jordan, did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No! I just told her that... My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem laying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? Well, obviously. We're trying to touch that butt. I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day as well? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Jordan? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I would have been cheating. Like, the only way I could feasibly see that we're cheating is, oh, I'm reading through her stuff without her noticing. Yes, I'm that pervert in her window, making sure that I see everything in her room so I can make sure to... Fuck off. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. There's just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem right out of Monika's hand. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. Ugh. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Huh? But Jordan wrote this poem. And we're supposed to be sharing the poem with everyone, right? Ugh. Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Jordan is done sharing his poem with everyone. What? Okay, well, I think Jordan is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. You insist? What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ugh. Never mind. Natsuki. I'll give you the poem, but it's not really fair to say Ori. She hasn't got to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Jordan is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. Not like she's gonna like it though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. As if that one what I handed you was multiple copies long. No, you just stole my poem. Literature thief. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. What's wrong with liking spiders? One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start liking spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Not bad, right? Quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much words, mouth, do things. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree with the subject of the poem that... I'm like half gloss reading this and trying to say it out loud and it's just not working. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Yeah, Plush Bear, this is blind. And we're going for Natsuki. Because Natsuki is best girl. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Yuri is bae. See? I thought the exact same thing first, like, instantly. The tropes of a visual novel of this person has boobs, bigger boobs than the rest. Best girl. And thank you for the follow. Glad you're enjoying your time here. But I was just like, but Natsuki, she's cute. So, you know. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. And with that Sayori needs you, I'm already under the impression that Sayori is in love with me, but she won't ever say it because we've been friends for so long, and that's the reason why she wanted me in the club, and that's why she's so happy that we're in a club together. I've known people like that in real life, so... I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest, jeez. Just look forward to it tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. Where? Oh, wait. Monica picked it up. There. Yeah, Natsuki is literally the anime trope character. What is it? Is it... It's not yandere, it's... Is it tsundere is the term? The person who's, like, very abrasive to the ones what she likes? Who should I show my poem to next? Sayori! Ooh, I like this one, Jordan. It has some nice feelings in it. Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Heh. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems, if poems are good or bad. Well, that's why I just go by my heart. That's only to a senpai. I'm quite oblivious to most of these terms, to be honest, but they're the kind of the few... Because yandere is the one which is... Yandere is the one who will hurt anybody who tries to be with their person, often as far as killing them. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Ah, you are to write something for me? So sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself every once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. Oh, I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? Can't say you're liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. And sometimes when you have a little rain cloud above your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make it a nice happy rainbow. Oh god. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Jordan. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Okay. The secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put that bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collective makes me lots of friends. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is straight, a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave. Discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. This is actually not bad. As a poem. Finally all done, I open up all my friends, and in come all my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them down from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. Those are supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Right. With this, look, I have a little bit of insider knowledge. I suffer from depression. I'm on a very strong medication for it. This, to me, as someone who, like, goes through it, like, I pop off the scalp like a lid of a cookie jar where I keep all my secrets. You keep everything up here. But within your head, there's all the rays of sunshine that you want to be able to get out into the real life, but you don't know how to do it. So you bottle it all up and keep it to one side. And the repeating happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Same. Yeah, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. When everything comes crashing down, you feel at your worst. Those are supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. I'm on to you, Sayori. Sayori, did you write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday that I was going to write the best poem ever? I'd prefer not to tell me if my theory's correct or not. I will do a lot of this during this playthrough. I will spitball ideas out and kind of draw from my own references, from my own personal life, to kind of try and understand the characters. Stuff like Yuri is very... with her timidness and shyness, I imagine there's something within her personality that she doesn't like to expose, which, again, is kind of like another form of depression. I do it. I have certain eccentricities in my personality that I don't let slip unless I'm around specific people, because I'm afraid of what others would think. So, I mean, I didn't expect something like this from coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Yeah, I see that. Almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to seeing you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I think it's too hard to think about it. Point is, it came out good. You should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Another sign of a person who's depressed. Being able to, well, not a sign of someone being depressed, because you can't really say, oh, writing about your feelings makes you instantly a person who's depressed. But from personal experience, I write a blog. It makes me feel better to write my feelings out somewhere where people might not even read it, but it helps to get it on paper. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, haven't you? Hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm going to keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah has always had an habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Richman00, thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying your time here. I very much appreciate it. I wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my... Who should I show my poem to next? Oh, boobs. Hi. Are you still mad at me? Huh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Just reading this poem. Now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. Well, that's not really true. Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. That. She's not sure of herself. And again, these seem like visual novel traits. These seem like the sorts of things that would do this, and logically the player character is like, well, I can fix that person, therefore I want to touch their butt and their butt alone. Yuri, you might be reading a little too much into this. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking... No worries, Rich. This isn't generally my streaming time. Generally, I stream a lot later in the day. Obviously, UK time. The reason why I'm streaming so early today is because I didn't sleep last night. I couldn't get to sleep. So, I thought I may as well... I've been meaning to play this for quite a long time, so I thought I may as well pick this up now. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. Ugh! So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Yuri. Please, if it makes it easier for me, you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. Aside to myself, a person who thinks the worst in every subject. Maybe. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide that request. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra special planned today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. So we really have to do something for the festival. Not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. It's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can all give out during the event. Oh god, my reading skills are poor. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to get up and have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. You really think it's that much of a bad idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Of course not. Imagine it, Yuri shaking her head in fear. Oh, imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. See what I mean? Reading skills not that good. Guys! No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. Ugh. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. You're almost poking my lovely wife-to-be's eye. Don't like you, Monica. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! About expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. Right? And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Now you want to share that with others to inspire them to feel the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. If all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. Least we can do is help out for a little bit. Save. Yep. I didn't even consider saving. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ugh. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glancing around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everybody. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. There's a lot of talk about death. I don't like. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to perform it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Haha, of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to find the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind every line. Each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Or is it simply natural? I'm gonna have this song stuck in my head all day. Like, seriously stuck in my head all day. Just, the music in this game is too good. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. It was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called... After Image of a Crimson Eye. That's a bit grim. What you heard about your Amy? Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her own books. The quavering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns. Its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. Amy likes spiders. well, then I guess I don't like her because... Oh. Are you worried about all the people that she might be friends with who might suddenly become interested in spiders? She doesn't want to be friends with them. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. That's why I'm not friends with her. See, Natsuki. Natsuki makes me kind of think of the Valley Girl accent. If you know what I mean by that. Like your stereotypical California white 20-year-old girl who's only interested in partying and boys. Amy has lots of friends. That's why I'm not friends with her. It's just ridiculous. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of a chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. A lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Trying not to think of like you're reciting it to others. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. Best that way. I see. Okay then, Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like a soft voice was a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori said. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. Like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Jordan liked it. If there's one thing that feels really weird right now, it's seeing my name and then having to say my own name. It's weird. I guess it's a good sign. What does that mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just so embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time left before the festival, you know. Okay. So, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Jordan. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Jordan lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wounding my pride. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with the one what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I'm finished, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good at this as everyone else. Oh, don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Or dissipates a little, even. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and it works